Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Tall Talk. My name is Corey Andre, and thank you so much for pressing play and joining us today. Every week, we usually start off with a short story or a series of would you rather questions, and today we got some would you rathers for you. But before I can get into that, I got my two best friends with me, and I gotta ask them how they're doing. It's part of the script and an obligation on my part. Xavier, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm back.
You're back. Back in action.
He was dead for a while.
Yeah, I was out sick with COVID.
He had it for 3 weeks.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was like a week, but
I was about to say, dude, I literally had a brain fog and I was like, no way. I was like, that was so, I have no recollection of it being that long.
COVID.
Super COVID. Imperial Red COVID.
Yeah, you can't hear it right now, but Xavier is hooked up to an oxygen machine to help him with the long COVID.
Yeah, it's good. It's very cumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
I have to drag this thing around everywhere.
Yeah, carry it
It's
around
not
a
give you
tank.
any wheels.
Yeah, they didn't give me any wheels, so
Just dragging that tank around.
Yeah, straight dragging it on the floor.
Good thing we always know where you're at. Yeah.
You can hear me coming.
You're coming
You'd be
down
the
the
first
street.
one I'd aim for in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, shoot the tank.
Yeah,
It's like a cheat code.
But yeah, survived that, and back to my nasally self.
Rock on.
How are you?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm glad that you were back and recovered, brah. Yeah, Corey and I got some dinner earlier.
It was good.
While you were being with your family.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
And Corey and I were like, we don't have that. We're out.
No.
Let's go.
No.
So we went and got some food. We were chilling. We were talking about all kinds of nonsense. And then, getting ready for the show today. I always look forward to it. So it was not 1 billion degrees outside. So
Thankfully.
that's nice. And now we're back in here. One of our favorite things to do. So
Back in
Corey,
the
how
studio.
are you?
Back in the car.
Maybe he had a totally different take about how dinner went. I don't know.
Let's find
He's like, I fucking hated it.
It's not somewhere where I like to go, but I did it because you wanted to go there.
Oh, we're going to play this game.
Yeah.
He's making the sacrifices.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
that's all
true.
you can
I did
ask
this
for.
because I
It's
want to be
friendship.
around you, and I value that more than me.
Oh,
Clearly.
Clearly.
That's a good friend.
Yeah.
That was a good friend.
No,
I hate everything about this, but you wanted to go there. I guess.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just
fine.
get in the car.
Yeah.
Xavier's going to be here.
He's going to be here soon, thankfully.
No, I had a pretty good meal. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't. If you have bad Mexican food in Los Angeles, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know
What
how
are you doing?
That's
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
You chose
really
the
is.
wrong place or you got the COVID.
Wrong stand, buddy.
You can't taste
It wasn't really like authentic Mexican.
No.
And is any Mexican food outside of Southern California authentic Mexican? I don't think so. I live in
I don't
Oregon.
think so.
It's not authentic.
California is the most beautiful part of Mexico.
It's true.
Yeah. It
It's
was
true.
owned by Mexico.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
That was my whole bit. That was my whole bit, Xavier.
God,
damn
dude, the setup.
it.
Fucking, all right, let's
I'm
get into the show.
delegitimatized.
All right,
Let's get into
all
the
right,
show.
We got a one would you rather.
I got the COVID
Mr.
fog
Damn
brain.
it,
Okay?
Mr. Cartographer. Map maker. Corey, what's going on? Save
All right,
me from
what's the
Xavier's
episode?
ridicule.
Well, this is going to be about ourselves
Oh, God.
and the things we think on the outside
Oh,
that are projected on the outside.
Oh, dude.
No, wait. Damn it. Leaving it in.
You're out of here.
All
I'm
right,
confused.
moving on.
We're doing it.
So, would you rather?
Oh.
Would you rather have your shadow be a literal projection of your biggest current problem, or or have to spin a roulette wheel of emotion every 24 hours to determine your overall mood?
Oh boy, that
Yeah.
sounds insane.
And this roulette wheel, before you ask, has the 6 basic human emotions on it, which are fear, disgust,
Oh.
sadness, surprise, anger, and happiness.
okay.
There's not a lot of good options.
No,
I'm
there's
noticing.
one good option, and then one option that would be really annoying to everybody around you, which is surprise.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey,
Oh,
oh,
shit, Xavier! Oh, Jesus, sorry, dude.
Constantly surprised.
Whoa!
I have to go. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh,
Every
this
time you
came
do
on so
anything.
sudden. Whoa!
Yeah, not a lot of good options for the 6 basic. I don't like the 5 of the 6 are bad.
Oh man.
But those are, that's what makes us human.
That's why
right.
we're trash.
Come up with one more emotion, science. That's not bad. All right.
man.
That got
Xavier.
That got Xavier.
Give him some time to recover. The man needs his inhaler
That's true.
and a breath of oxygen. Kale, what are you deciding?
I have enough. There it is. Albuterol. I have a hard time enough adjusting my emotions as is, keeping myself in check without getting carried away or sad or yelling.
Yeah, I can tell by the volume levels editing the show.
But
The roulette was
very
terrible.
true. The roulette would be awful. So I'm more opting for having a literal projection of my biggest problem.
Okay.
All right.
I'd rather at least I kind of have control over that. I'm not at the whim of the wheel.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
So,
But everybody would know what you're thinking all the time. Like they could see what your biggest problem is.
That's true.
And
Hopefully it's not you.
Would it be like attacking you or like?
No, it's just your shadow is just a manifestation of your biggest problem. If it's money, it's a dollar sign or some ambiguous form of money.
Okay, man, that'd freak
What if
me
I was
out.
haunted by a demon?
Yeah, right.
That would be sick imagery. Yeah. I feel like at least with that option, I have the ability to like attack it head on.
Your shadow? You can't attack your shadow.
I could try. I could get a light.
Photons.
Get a light.
I get a light.
Bye, shadow.
Put a flashlight
the
on it.
surgery light that doesn't ever cast a shadow.
Yeah. See?
Perfect.
Now we're thinking.
Just
Just
replace
need
the
one
sun
of
with
those
that.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Just running on a generator and exhibiting oxygen tank.
can't see.
You just have like an apparatus of three of them like all around you. You're just like,
It's eventually go
shadows for
blind.
me.
I have like permanently have light rings just on me. Just like some armor, power armor.
You know, you'd never get seasonal effectiveness disorder, and that would be a superpower.
oh, dang.
Yeah.
So
That'd be
this is an
quite
upgrade.
Oh yeah. Everyone in
nothing else.
Greenland and Iceland would be super jealous.
Damn.
Super.
Well, move, dummy. Anyway, it would force me to meet my problems head on if I could better myself, I guess. But also kind of keep you in check if you knew that your biggest problem is like you murdered somebody or you're like have hatred or this like really guilty conscience about something you did.
Right.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
So maybe it would like keep you in check, saying, "Hey, man, you make this choice, everyone's gonna know one way or another. Either you get caught or they're gonna literally just look down and be like, what is this?
What is that?
What's
So,
that?
and it's literally like the shadow.
Literally a
on
shadow.
the-
I imagine it
anytime
is-
you cast a shadow, it's projecting,
Oh,
and I'm
imagine it,
I'm
yeah.
assuming it like morphs as your thoughts
Yeah.
think about it. You know,
Oh,
Yeah, so it
yeah.
could change. It's
not
not
a
like you
static
solve
image.
one thing and then it's that. I feel like it's like a depiction of something. Like
Gotcha.
whatever it is, it's this little anime, like almost like a GIF.
yeah.
Oh,
what's
So
going
like for
on.
me, it would be like drugs, women, and drugs, and
Just
then it would just be
follow
a
women.
shadow of like this morph. Yeah,
Womanly drugs.
wow,
Just like
a female Dionysus.
Damn. But yeah, I just do not like the idea of not
the random
knowing
emotions.
who I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that's
At least like I am who I am, and here's my problem.
right.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I totally-
take me as I am. Versus being, and I don't want to go on a streak where I'm like disgusted for like 4 days in a row, and I just make everyone hate me. So
man.
yeah, I'm opting to I'm projecting. I'm gonna project.
Oh wow,
You're
here
gonna
it
project.
goes
I'm gonna project.
again.
There we go. Putting my shit
Nobody
on
look.
you guys. That's why we're on the show together. You help me.
Yeah, that's why it's a podcast,
Help
so you
me.
can't see his problems.
Yeah, you can't see me. I am the
You
problem.
can only hear.
Yeah.
You can only hear me crying in the night.
You know, it'd be
Xavier.
a really big problem if like your shadow's projection was like one of us, like Xavier or me.
See, dude, that's what I'm saying. It like almost guarantees that you would probably run into some confrontation.
Yeah,
It's imminent.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Kale's really pissed.
That looks a lot like you. Oh no! Explain your way out of that one. No.
No, it'd be something you'd see and then not comment on and then think on for the next 4 days. Like, he really thinks I'm the biggest problem, huh?
Damn. That would suck, man. If you're one of your
Those
close
are head
friends.
games,
Oh,
man.
that would suck.
Well, that's not part of it too. Like we get in our own heads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
overthinking,
overthink
and you're
stuff
gonna
and-
overthink this. Imagine your overthinking part of your brain, and then you just
Yeah.
get these emotions on top of that.
Oh,
Why am I so angry? God damn it!
Oh
They
shit.
made me this way. You did this. You did this to me. Xavier, what about you? Now that you've recovered,
Man, I was gonna go. I was really leaning to just do the random roulette.
Yeah, damn, it's Russian roulette, my boy.
He likes the randomness.
This,
Ukrainian roulette. They don't get the name anymore.
No, they can keep that one because that one's just about
Yeah,
you don't really. Nobody wins.
Nobody wins.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. They can't keep it. Stupid.
Yeah,
that's why I practice with the semi-automatic.
Oh,
Now that's how you really play.
that's a cheat code, my boy.
Speed run.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with the 24 hours of random overall.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Dude,
You're an adventurous one, my friend.
I'm feeling
Disgusted, angry, surprised,
Yes. Happy.
Oh,
No, just one of them.
Oh yeah, just one of them. Happy right now.
oh, happy, nice,
Yes, happy.
That's
Wow.
good. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
good.
one.
That
We
is
can
the
never,
best
we
one
can
out of
never
all
get them
the-
down.
That's the best one.
Damn.
But yeah, I'd go with that one. Why not? Let's explore.
Oh man, down the road. What kind of problems is going to influence your family and your work and everything else? Yeah, let's see.
What these what these random emotion suggestions do.
So since you chose this one, I will say
Yeah.
that every time you have to do the re-roll
Yeah.
for your 24 hours of emotion
Yeah.
is in the middle of the day.
Oh,
It's at like 2 p.m.
That's
that you have to
brutal.
do this roulette.
Oh man, that's perfect.
you could
timing.
start. You're seeing things very rose-colored glasses right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure there could be nothing that could dampen his spirits.
You know, he was really happy and then he went to lunch and I guess something just happened.
And now he's fearful.
Yeah.
he's always afraid when he comes back into the office. What does he know?
Yeah,
he knows something.
I have a
happened?
computer problem.
What? Push!
Oh,
Jesus! What are you
man.
doing? Don't bring it over here.
No, put it back. Unplug it and go home.
That might actually be a fun day.
He's seeing no downside to this.
Yeah, dude. He's an
glass half
every day's
full.
crowd strike for him.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Bro, I had to deal with a lot of that.
Oh, did you really?
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the hell crotch. Somebody, one of my coworkers posted a picture of some guy at CrowdStrike. He's like, just updated just did an update, taking the rest of the afternoon off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's nothing we can do. What do you want me to do?
Damn. If this episode's come out and like, are you listening
man.
to this 6 months from when it came out?
Yeah.
CrowdStrike was like, what was it? Like
It
a
was
software update?
It was a software update from CrowdStrike, and there was in that update, some piece of the update was corrupted, and it just bricked everybody's.
all the airlines didn't have access
Yep.
to their computers.
Yep.
Like
It would just give you that sad blue face,
Yeah.
blue screen of death.
This
'Cause
is
it
the
would-
opposite of being bricked up in the good way.
Yeah, this is the bad way.
Just bricked
Yeah, because there
down.
was like trucking lanes were held up because at ports and stuff, and at like scales, nobody could get on their computer.
it was like
See, this is-
60% of like Windows owners experience
Yeah.
this.
This is
Yeah.
why like it's scary. You know, we move more and more towards automation and AI and all this stuff. And then you see one aspect
Dude,
of one
man.
thing crushes
Yeah.
a whole litany of things. It's crazy.
because there's a lot of Windows-based PCs out there, and those are mostly that's why because there's first like cyber attacks or malware or ransom attacks because mostly everybody has PCs, Windows-based PCs, so those are going to be the easiest to target.
Bam.
But yeah, this CrowdStrike thing, we had a ton of computers at my work that were all blue screen, so I had to go out to the branch locations, try to
Just went
fix
and turned
them.
off the screens.
Some of them, yeah, because we couldn't fix
Sorry,
them.
guys.
Like, we're gonna have to reimage that one. It's off a bit.
Nothing I can do.
See, but this would have been an ultimate time to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
You're just
man.
like, you're getting through your day and this, and then you just get angry.
Yeah,
You start
I'm a little
punching
too
through all
mad
the
about
screens.
this.
Boom, boom, just destroying all the property.
Yeah.
Stupid CrowdStrike. Strike this.
strike this. Yeah, I woke up that morning and one of the managers in the IT team was just like, calls me right away. He's like, dude, I need you to go to these branches. I'm like, sure.
Oh man, show up, everything's bad.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was pretty wild. But Corey, what would you pick?
I think I'd definitely go with the projection,
Okay,
my shadow
yeah.
projection.
See some reason.
Yeah.
Thank you. Reason is not one of the 6 basic emotions, Xavier.
No, my emotions fluctuate like way too often anyways between like rage and
So
anger.
You don't want to just be stuck in one emotion
Yeah.
for 24
Yeah.
hours.
The pie
Yeah.
chart for Corey is like 99% anger.
Yeah. I really do try and contain it, especially when I'm having hard conversations.
Yeah,
Oh.
just keep it in.
I'm like
surface level.
99, and if you say one dumb thing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Usually
You
says that to
sent
me.
over the edge.
Usually says that to me, and odds are I'm dumb as Oops.
Oops.
It's like I'm a 1%er, boys.
Are you?
You top.
The outlaws or like the elites or what?
I don't know.
Well,
you have to explain it. You made
I'm
the
an
announcement.
outlaw.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh, okay.
Not the bad ones though. Those like fun loving ones.
The fun loving ones.
I can't think of a one.
The one.
I'm the one. I'm the one. Percent. I am the one. Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I definitely want that. Like, I guess I wouldn't really be worried about too many people being like, "Oh, look at what that guy's thinking," because like I'd have something clearly worse on my mind than whatever your opinion of my ideas are.
There you go.
That's true. We do have the biggest problem, like just rearing its ugly head right there.
Just falling your
Right behind
ass.
us.
And,
like,
and I'll say, what fucking business is it theirs? Huh?
True.
Why do
Look
they
the
need
other
to get
way,
involved?
pal.
Yeah.
Close your eyes when I walk by.
Hey, why are you looking at my shadow?
Hey,
Yeah,
Susan,
my eyes
you're
are up
invading.
here.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
See?
Up here, pal.
Give it right back to him. Give it right back to him.
Then I point
Wandering
to my
eyes.
penis, though.
Oh,
They're just like,
eyes right here. One-eyed monster. Ha!
And then HR would be my biggest.
That would be your biggest problem.
protection.
It's just the HR lady. I see it's me again.
Yeah,
This
listen,
needs to
I-
stop. It's a fixation. Sorry, Susan.
I can't help it. It's part of me.
It
And
is.
you accepted that when I took on this job.
See?
See,
We signed the
Hey.
contracts. We're here.
I'm here to stay. I'm going to ride this out.
Yeah.
You
can't legally fire me now.
Yeah.
Because this is a disability.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
here we're playing the long game.
Yeah, the long con. Oh man.
I don't think that would be like the worst
No.
thing. I just don't think it would be a great thing. But like of the two, like
of the two.
yeah.
I know.
I envy you.
Yeah, just
taking on the
willy-nilly,
wheel.
just
Yeah.
diving in there. I like it, man.
In this scenario, I want to see what. I mean, that would be a crazy 24 hours.
Yeah.
To have to, or well,
Every day?
Every day, yeah, exactly.
Well, technically, you're getting 2 emotions a day.
Oh yeah, because we started at 2 p.m. Right, that's
Yes.
when the switch happened. So from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's not like you can't get the same emotion back to back to back because that's how odds work. It's just
It's
you have a
roulette,
1 in 6
yeah.
chance of getting whichever one every time you spit.
And it doesn't matter. Like you could like you said, you could just roll. If I got anger one time, oh, I got anger again. Whoops.
Yep. It's like doubles in Monopoly. Go to jail.
You would.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You go to jail if you
Being
roll 2
angry
angers in a
for
row.
36 straight
Snake
hours or whatever.
eyes.
Yeah. See how I can hold my job.
Yeah, oh, dude, that's a whole other thing. It's a whole thing.
That's a whole
But the happy,
thing.
I kind of want the happy too, because like,
Yeah.
like imagine facing like some kind of trauma or grief, and then just like not having the ability to feel it without
yeah.
turning to drugs or alcohol.
Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
just like, oh, I'm happy about it. Like, you know,
you just see like a brighter, the bright side of things, kind
Right.
of like
to not have like a forced optimism or like, oh, I'm going to will myself to have a good day. It's just naturally in you to feel very happy.
Well, it is kind of forced though. I mean, you don't
Well,
have a
the wheel.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, forced, yes, but like you don't have to force that emotion to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll say it in that way.
So
You just naturally feel happy. Ooh,
Just super dopamine release.
someday I'll feel that.
Yeah.
Kind of like
What, happiness?
Yeah,
No.
this fuck.
No.
No. Sorry. You can't even speak up for yourself? That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I got sad. Go to ad, man.
We can't go to ad. We got to think of a song.
Oh, sad song.
Sad song. Get ready for the sad
Ukrainian
song.
roulette. Just put all the emotions in there. I'm angry. I'm sad. What the fuck?
Like a surprise song.
Surprise song. Ooh, disgustingly surprised.
Okay.
Disgustingly
We'll do a
surprised.
sad, disgustingly surprised song now.
like a surprise song. Emotions long. Ooh, we're disgusted with this, surprised at that, and we are sad about Gaia. Okay. Surprise. Sometimes when I am scared, I feel like I am also mad. That makes me feel some more of the emotions from before. Time isn't stopping, oblivion is coming, the end of days are near. I'm sorry, I got sad again for a moment there. Oops. Surprise. If you don't believe me, then check out what happened your window, Montana, April 15, 1957, near the old barn. Surprise. Ooh, we're disgusted with this, surprised by that, and we are sad about Gaia. Okay. Surprise. Have you felt anything yet? Surprise. Have you felt anything yet?
Hey, I'm sorry. I hope you didn't get too down from that song. I have no idea how it turned out, but if it turned out good, let us know.
Yeah, let's
If it made you sad, don't let us know. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it because it'll make me sad by
for
proxy.
sharing.
We really only want good news.
Yeah.
Internalize everything. Stoicism.
Just
Don't
keep it
talk
inside.
about it. Don't think about it. Push it way down.
Way down.
All the way down.
All the way down.
Down
and
to
then
your feet and then stomp the ground.
Put those fortress walls all the way up.
Yep. Mine's like a steel trap. Nothing gets in or out.
Damn, just floating in the void.
We got some more questions for you.
Yeah.
And we're going to go with the first decision for this one about seeing your shadow as a projection of your current biggest problems. So, Kale, how do you avoid confrontation, knowing your thoughts are going to be projected, ultimately outing yourself?
Oh.
I don't think you can with this, but an interesting thought that came to
You can't avoid confrontation, or you can?
I don't think you can, particularly if the biggest problem is something that's a reoccurring thing for you. If it is a coworker, if it is something else, a family member, I mean, if you're ingrained in it and it's your biggest problem, there's no way to not have that. And plus, I think the confrontation might happen. Say I had a problem with one of you guys.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
For
the purposes of this show.
just to say if I had a problem with you.
Let's say none of us have money problems and we all live in nice houses and not a car. Let's just say that, Kale.
Xavier,
can he talk to you?
can I talk to you? No, but I'm saying if it is a situation like this, say it's a small group you're working with or this and that, you being afraid for them to find out your problem, wouldn't that make them your biggest problem?
Depends how big your problem was.
That's true.
So
depending on it, like my biggest problem is how do I keep this from you guys?
Yeah.
You guys would be my biggest problem. And then you look down and you see my shadow. You're like, what the hell is up? And then I can't avoid it.
Yeah. Then you got to kind of, well,
it depends if you guys are going to be like, what's up?
Oh, true. Yeah. If we were asked like, hey, what's going on? And you're like,
exactly. And then you can't like.
I think we'd needle the hell out of you. I don't think we'd let it die.
Like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
hey, I can clearly see something's wrong and that you don't want to talk about it, but we're alone in the space with each other and I'm going to close the door.
Just going to powerbomb you through the door. Just run. Just do a suplex, German suplex through the door. Just blow the house down.
And I would see that projected on your shaw and then immediately open the door.
I just kill myself into the wall. I missed the grapple.
I'll just leave.
I'm thinking we should reschedule.
Can we do this over Zoom?
I mean, you're going to out yourself no matter what. But it would only matter to the people that you give weight in your life. So people on the street or people you're never going to interact with, they'll see it and they'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But like, that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But like, if it was you guys or it's my family, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
So confrontation, and it doesn't necessarily have to be negative confrontation. You guys can confront me and be like, hey, we're seeing that this is happening. How do we help you?
Right.
And then depending on my answer or how I feel about it or where my mind's at, I mean, it could be productive or it could be like, f off, guys.
Right. Yeah.
And it could be bad.
Right. But, we could be like, like you said, we could be like reaching out like, well, we see that something's wrong.
Yeah, we want to help.
What can we do?
Or how do we fix this?
Yeah.
But confrontation, good or bad, I don't think there's a way to avoid
Escape it. Yeah.
Escape it.
Is that kind of the same, your thought process,
Yeah,
or do you see
and
this
I think-
differently? You better not.
Is confrontation not necessarily bad, right?
Yeah. It
All
doesn't
the
have
time,
to be like,
or is it more like if you're confronting something,
If I'm confronting somebody, it's bad.
it's bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
if
So
I'm
then-
confronting,
If I'm being confronted, it's also bad.
so confrontation's bad. No, you could do something like constructive criticism. Like, it could be a positive. It's never been the case in my experience. My mom's always like, it's always an opportunity. And I'm like, it always goes wrong whenever I confront the shit out of anybody. Hey, fucker. No, I'm joking. I never heard things like that, but way more negative than positive. But I think there's an opportunity if people were adults, not us.
No.
Were to engage in
Reasonable
something, maybe.
people.
Reasonable people. That's a good
Right,
thing.
exactly.
You should be aspire for that. Then again, you're on the wheel, so who knows what the hell you're up to. I don't know what you're up
on
to.
the random emotion trip. But I mean, for this first question, I think I don't know. It probably would be hard. I would agree with you, Kale, because like it's people see the issue, they
Right.
see what's going on,
No hiding it.
no hiding it. And if like you said too, that it probably more people who care about you, closer family, friends, people
Right.
that are just in your circle,
Yeah.
are going to want to like they're going to see that and be like, well, what's going on? What's
Yeah.
going on with you, or you know, what can we do to help? Or like, hey, what's up with that? It could be either way, depending on what the biggest issue is that's
Yeah.
following you around.
Yeah, if it's something really heinous, then I mean,
It's like,
Well, I was thinking too, like, what if your issues really, like, Kale, like you're saying, like, I don't physically see like a lot of like issues or anything that you are in desperate need of or anything like that.
Mhm.
So if it's just like your day to day and your worst thing is being projected or your biggest problem, what if it's like it's just benign?
it's just your
But
normal
like,
life.
Just a
do you think
day.
people would like make something out of it? You're like, nah, it's just like a little bit of money problems. I'm fine.
Yeah,
But
or
like everybody sees it. Just
Right.
I'm okay. It's
it
just
could
the
very
problem.
easily be that. Yeah, like your car breaks down.
Yeah.
Oh, the biggest issue on my mind is now, how I can afford this bill, and it's not
Yeah,
the worst
right.
thing in the world, but it's your biggest current problem.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like you said, like we always do things like to the nth degree on this. So like not all of us are going to have like bodies in the basement or like just terrible things happening. So it's not like
No,
it's the
no.
extreme
Yeah.
version of like everybody going to be like, oh, that is a horrific thing. It's just
Right.
life.
Yeah.
Everybody's going through something.
true. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like bringing that back down to earth a little bit and
Mhm.
being like, yeah, it's just your normal bullshit.
Yeah.
And other people can make what they want out of it. They're going to do it anyway.
Right. Well, like we
Never does
still
it
have
anyway.
life to live. Like
Right.
you can't just stop. Like eventually, I think like if this was like you're born with it and you were the outlier of society, the only one,
Mm.
eventually you would just understand that as part of you.
Mm.
I think you would come to terms with accepting it, and it would really only be a much bigger problem when you have literally bigger problems
Yeah.
in your life.
Bigger things that come up that are more of a struggle to handle.
Yeah, but then they're much more spaced out and few and far between. Whereas like, you're doing okay in life and you have a fairly decent career and you are upfront about this with your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, then I think be a way to avoid confrontation that way. Like just being honest and addressing it head on, I guess.
Oh,
You
true,
kind of
yeah.
have to.
Yeah,
And-
just just having a candid conversation or just say, this is what's going on with me. What do you guys think?
This could also be
Type thing.
spun into a positive if you're leading not a secret life, but if you're having trouble getting accustomed to who you are, or this kind of brings it to the forefront, and maybe the relief of having this kind of shot out instead of having to internalize whatever's going on might be
Oh.
beneficial to you to be like, oh, at least it's over. Rip off the Band-Aid, you know,
That
kind of
thing.
situation where it's like, this is me,
It's-
this is what's going on, and take it or leave it.
Not something
that's
you're
it. And then
forced to hide, or you
Yeah.
think that you have to hide that issue or whatever. But
right.
Well, then let's kind of flip the coin a bit and
Yeah.
say that like you are experiencing some trauma and stuff that you frankly don't want to talk about.
oh,
and it's
rough.
being projected. Like,
Yeah.
do you think that self-isolation in that sense would become an issue?
Well,
Would you want to hide more because you have this astronomical problem that you don't want anyone to know?
I
Like
guess.
you hit somebody with a car or whatever.
Right.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Like you're kind of covering up a
crime.
A hit and
crime.
run. That's what it was.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Xavier, you think we didn't follow you, but we did.
Hey, I honked the horn, okay?
That oxygen tank gives you away. Just dragging it behind the car.
Because it hangs
Sparks
outside the
everywhere,
window.
Just tie it. Just the hose. Just
Do you
hold
have
it in one
cigarette in
hand.
your hand? I hope
Easy
nobody
to
finds
find
out
you.
about this.
Come
Follow the
enjoy
explosion,
life.
boys. I'm going to spend the next 3 days inside.
Yeah. And I was thinking about the inside, the isolation thing that you meant. Like, what if somebody, maybe that could be good for meditation. Like if you just want to meditate and try to help calm or, I mean, I've never done that before, but I mean, some
For
people
the
do.
sickos who do.
Our meditation is like blaring death metal.
It's just
And then I
yelling
feel
or
better.
being yelled at.
I mean, I fall asleep to listen to just death
Yeah,
metal
just-
screaming in my ear.
Oh, yeah.
Just double bass.
It reminds me of my childhood.
Just,
Oh, finally some
just
peace. Just
But,
for the
yeah.
doctor.
I would think that if there's if it was something to force you down, like to be away from everybody, that maybe you could use that opportunity to try to help maybe maybe come to terms with whatever's bothering you, and maybe practice some form of meditation, do something that's calming to you, and just maybe that time alone will help ease that burden or
Or put it out of your mind.
put it out of your mind.
Yeah, to where it's not currently the biggest thing
Right.
you're thinking
Right.
about.
Yeah. And then maybe that you could defeat
That's
that
interesting.
shadow.
Having like control over your mind like that.
Be like,
I think
put
that would
this on the
happen
back
more
burner.
as you age, for sure.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
being
we
able
get
to
a
control.
better hold on our emotions, on our thought
Yeah.
process of like, this isn't the end of the world. The older, the younger we are, the most trivial shit is the biggest thing in the world to us in the moment. The older we get, we say, "Oh, remember when I was sweating so much about this?" And it was that's
I
the
think-
light mode for
Just
Right.
remember
life.
when I kicked through that drywall when I was 12, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I was a kid. I'm learning.
Hey, man, you can't just break the walls.
I'm going through
Somebody's
life.
gotta
guys.
And now my room's just like this, and I got to live with it.
Dang, there's dust everywhere.
Take off the door, put on a curtain. Got it.
Yeah.
Stop fighting.
Stop fighting. Just, put a picture in front of the hole in the wall. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Then you can punch through that
a lot
picture
of
when you get
posters. You
angry.
can punch through the poster. It's so simple.
Oh, I already made that hole.
Just tunneling through the other room.
Yo,
Why are we using doorways anymore? I'm just going right through the wall.
I'm doing my own remodeling, all right?
Oh, yeah.
We don't got codes.
The whole
for this.
house is an open concept.
Oh yeah, it's open walls, everything.
I really like all the fist-sized holes everywhere.
Thanks, dude. I decorate
It's for
myself.
ventilation. No, I think with isolation, this is more and more of a thing that could be happening with so much remote work
Oh,
now,
yeah.
especially after COVID. Xavier.
Yeah.
Savior.
So after COVID, I mean, you could isolate that way and be like, oh, I'm still part of a team. I'm still earning my paycheck. I'm still having a livelihood, but nobody's seeing this side of
Right.
me
Yeah.
other than if you're like on webcam.
I think that definitely helped because,
Yeah.
like, if your biggest current problem was your boss and you're in the same room,
yeah. Oh, dude, that's not going to go well.
Yeah. That wouldn't go well.
No.
At least that way, if you're at home,
They won't be.
no one can see your shadow.
Listen,
That's
anybody
obvious.
out there, stop micromanaging. Get off my back.
Yeah. Micromanaging sucks.
I know how to do my job.
So, if everybody had this, would it really be an issue then for anyone? If we all had to live like this?
That's a good point. I think it would be, I don't know. I think it would be an issue. It depends on the individual. I think it depends, like if it's an issue to them, then maybe. But I think it'd be a normalized thing since everybody has
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You would seeing, oh man, that guy's going through some stuff. That gal's going through some stuff. At least like, hey, they're going through it. I'm going through. I got my shadow
not
following
alone.
me around. I'm not alone in that.
Yeah.
I
Everybody's
think-
having a tough time. Everybody's got a problem. So it would be like not an even playing field, but like everything would understand everybody's got something going
Yeah,
on.
and in life, like everybody does have things going on because everybody's got their own lives and stuff, but then you don't actually see it, and unless that individual is expressing it through their emotions or their
Right.
face, like you can tell sometimes on people's faces if they're going through some stuff,
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
or some people are good at hiding it. But I think in this, if everybody had the same thing, you would be able to see, oh man, they're doing that, they're having that, and at least you have that peace of mind, like, hey, everybody's going through problems,
Right.
and I can visually see it.
I think it would like the identity of independence would be taken away from a lot of people, but
Mhm.
I think that in place of that would be community.
There you
Because
go.
like you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like I think being forced to see everybody's emotions and having yours literally being shown as well.
Yeah.
Like, would that not humanize you more than anything
That's
else?
exactly what I was thinking to
yeah.
myself. I said, would this not bring way more kindness or give people a break or give
Yeah.
a little levity to things, knowing, oh, I'm not probably going to get on you. I see you're going through it.
Yeah.
Just like I am. It,
like me.
it adds a level of humanity, I think. I think you hit the nail right on the head with that.
Like what Xavier's saying, like nonverbal communication. When
Yeah.
you are physically upset, people can see it. And I think like that kind of nonverbal communication being more apparent would make people more aware by proxy
Yeah.
of
Right.
just being around it and being like, well, you know, the things that I'm doing are clearly stressing out these people. Like 6 shadows are my fucking face. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
That might be the
I'll
problem.
calm down. I'm sorry. I'll like, and then you'd have this breakdown of your own barriers and discussing things.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to be unaware
Yeah.
anymore of
True.
you
Yeah.
causing your
Or
own worst
lying about
enemy
it.
or someone
Yeah.
else. You can't staring you in the face.
Well, you know, we say you can't, but I think there would be people who'd be like, no,
that's not my show. No.
Why?
Oh yeah, just
Yeah, there's
straight out,
probably
flat
are.
out denier.
Just,
yeah.
I don't have any problems.
My biggest
you're the
problem
one with
is
the
you
problem.
guys thinking I have one.
Yeah.
Some straight up psychos out there.
Dude, seriously, just
It's like nothing's wrong.
completely-
I'm all right.
What shadow?
Right?
I don't have a shadow. Peter Pan ass.
Oh
What are you
man,
talking
that
about?
maybe that would rat out. I'd be like, okay, there's the weirdo right
Get him,
there.
get him, get him, get that guy, get that guy.
Get him.
Dude, imagine you have this, you have all this, speaking of that, you have all these shadows, you have everybody projecting. If there's somebody that doesn't have a shadow, you would be
Like, what's
freaked.
going on?
That's
I'd run.
eerie.
Yeah,
Just
like,
somebody totally at zen, totally at peace. We got to kill him.
Well, I would say that that's an alien and
Oh,
not
yeah,
of this
there they
earth
are. We
because
got
they
it,
don't
we
have
got
a shadow. They
yeah.
operate within the 4th dimension
Oh,
and they need to be
see, we gotta get
exercised.
him. Exercise the demons. We got one, boys. I told you we'd find one.
we got him in the flesh.
Yeah, that'd be freaky.
That would be.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, just no one was shut.
Like, what the
Whoa, what's going on here?
fuck? You're not one of us.
How do we talk about this? I can't tell what you're thinking.
Tell me. Just confront people that way.
That might be
Tell me
like one of
exactly
the
what you're
first
thinking.
technological advances is like making sure your shadow can't be projected or seen by other people.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
yeah.
kind of
That sense of
shrouding
privacy
thing.
would like be a driving factor.
Yeah, get back to being private.
Right.
Mm.
Would it grow boring? Well, maybe not boring, but would it be aggravating after 40 years? You
Of
know,
just
the
this-
older you get, the more you have to live with it and adapt with it and answer the same fucking questions.
I think there's a part of that that could be, but also a lot of my family are older and they don't give a shit about anything.
Hey.
So I don't think that they care. It'd be like,
Yeah, right. I'm just like,
what do you want me to say, man?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I'm just,
I don't care.
Yeah.
Maybe your biggest problem is you don't care and it's just nothingness.
So that's how we achieve nirvana.
Yeah.
Just don't care about anything.
don't care.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
I got a scary question.
Yeah.
What if your shadow is reflecting you?
Oh, the ultimate enemy.
It's inside my mind. No, I think, yeah, internal struggles, internal problems that we have, like you said, overthinking.
Yeah.
I've gotten better with age, but like that's always been a crux of mine of like overanalyzing everything, just putting way more emphasis on stuff that maybe doesn't need it. If you're your biggest problem, you have an opportunity to solve that or you
Yeah.
spiral. I think there's that's the tipping point of like, oh, I'm my own biggest problem. How do I fix this? You have that, or I am who I am and you just totally negate it.
I feel like there would be people who really would not handle that well. Because I think that there are a good chunk of people who are their own worst enemies.
Oh, yeah.
in their thoughts or the actions and the things that they do to themselves, where they put themselves in a cycle of self-abuse or, you know, drug use is the biggest thing that we could allude to here.
Yeah.
But like
That's
even
true,
like
yeah.
losing relationships with people because you can't control your emotions.
Right.
Or something like
Yeah.
that. But your biggest your biggest problem is always you being reflected back. How do you change that if it's just from one fuck up to the next?
Yeah, that's I mean,
Xavier.
That's a good point. I think
Xavier?
Yeah. I look at the mirror every day.
No mirrors in his house. Weird. Disabled the front camera on his phone. What's going on?
I'm
I'm not taking any chances. Goddamn it. No webcams.
I don't want to look at any of the problems. All right.
I've had enough. I'm living a peaceful life.
That's fucking funny. No mirrors in the house.
Like
at
a
all.
vampire.
Yeah.
just no reflection.
Yeah, I think that would be if that was the case, like you'd really have to like hopefully that would be a moment of realization and let me figure out what's causing what I'm doing to cause myself problems
Mhm.
and then try to correct that. And it is hard because there's like I'll catch myself just I should really do this and then I don't do it.
Oh, right.
Like I'm defeating myself from gaining that goal.
Right.
And that's really easy to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You're super easy to just be
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
I'll work on it later, or you get
Yeah,
sidetracked
blow it
with the
off
life
or-
going on. If you're just by yourself, there's not these outside factors, then you can probably take the time to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
like you said, there's responsibilities, work
Yeah.
and whatever
But
else.
shit, I'll speak to that too. I have ADD, so like
Yeah.
I can't get anything done. Like it's a chronic problem for me is like procrastination and feeling guilt about not doing something.
man, yeah.
And that just comes with it. So like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like my shadow would be a reflection of me. And with that, with those psychological problems, like how do I fix this?
And then what if maybe seeing it constantly would be like, okay, now I need to actually make a change.
Constant reminder.
Yeah, but it's like
Just
in
being
the
forced into it.
it's forced in front of your eyes. Whereas
Yeah.
I mean, we're consciously thinking about it, like, damn, I really should have done that, or I really should try to do this
Oh,
tomorrow.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then that time comes, like, yeah, I missed it. I
Right.
missed that opportunity. Whatever.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
You know, like, well,
But if
it's
this-
too late now.
Right, exactly. And then I can be pissed about it later, or just be like, man, and then you get in like a downward spiral like that.
Right.
But what if it's like, if it's something they're constantly looking at you, you're like, okay, I need to fix this to get that away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think there's an opportunity like you're speaking to. If you're seeing that that's your biggest problem, it has to mean if I do that,
I'm
it's
gonna-
going to alleviate it.
Yeah.
So that would maybe give you that extra push.
Maybe that
Two.
inspiration, like, I
Yeah,
need to
exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
like what I'm seeing. I'm physically seeing it's haunting me, following me everywhere. I'm going to try to get rid of it. I'm going to do the opposite of I'll do what I wanted to do to try to get rid of that.
Yeah.
To get rid of that shadow following me around.
Yeah.
I'm curious how somebody with like extreme narcissism would deal
I
with
don't think
their
that they would ever see their own shadow.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're-
saying. Like that would
yeah.
be something. If everything's about you and how you're a victim or how
Yeah,
everything
there would
correlates
be-
to you, would you
they-
ever get to
No.
that point
Yeah.
of being able
I
to
don't
have
think so.
self-realization? I don't know.
Because then there's some points that people like they'll maybe it's a form of narcissism where you will lie so much that it's just truth in your own head.
Oh, yeah, just pathological lying.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's just like
or
it-
compulsive lying.
Yeah, it's just-
you
you
just
just
lie
have
for
to
no
lie.
reason.
Yeah.
For no
And-
reason
for
about
no
things
reason.
that don't matter.
And it's just truth then.
Yeah.
And it's like
you're feeding yourself your own stuff.
Well, and that goes back to what we were saying is like if you just like deny it, just like nah, that ain't a problem. Like
There it
no,
is.
homie, we see it's a problem. You're like nah,
no.
no, you're wrong.
yeah.
Nah.
Stop blaming me.
But yeah, maybe like somebody like that with a narcissism would not
Yeah,
see
would just
that.
not see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that, or
sorry, it's not me
egotistical
following
or
you.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it sounds like what we need to do is get a stick and a mirror and tape it to our foreheads so we always see ourselves and work on ourselves and improve.
Yeah.
is everything I
Just
touch
have
you?
a boomed out in front of us.
Yeah,
It's just-
exactly. Oh, fuck, it's always me.
Dude, I'm already vain. I would get nothing done. I already stare at
yeah.
myself a lot. It would be terrible
Like,
for
well,
me.
you've almost
Hey,
crashed
good
several
looking.
times looking in the rear view.
That's true.
Oh,
I almost did that
Who's
today.
that hottie?
Oh, it's me.
I almost did that today. I was like, Corey, where's your house?
He did hit my mailbox though.
It's just taped to the top of his car.
So they can't find me.
Yeah.
You can't serve me if you
No,
can't find
no,
the right
fine,
address.
no.
Idiots. You fucking
I am
idiots.
just picturing you driving along with the mailbox and the mail truck's trying to drive. Come back here, sir.
He's like leaning out of the truck.
You're just swerving in and out of traffic. Just like,
There's like another guy in the back who jumps on the top
Yeah.
of my car.
Opens the door. He's like,
the John Wick of mail. Hell yeah. The post office master general. or
son
whatever
of
he's
a
called.
bitch, not these guys again.
Yeah, it's like Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in Speed.
We're going to get this mail. God damn it.
We're delivering this certified mail.
Hey, you know what else we're delivering? This ad.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That sounds like an awesome short film.
Yeah.
Just us driving around trying to put like fucking mailman in there. You're going to deliver these bills or you're dead.
Well, you know what it'd have to be called something like federal crime.
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Signed and delivered tail.
Ooh, yeah, dude. Oh, that's
Something
a
like
great
that.
tagline.
See, there we
Dude,
go.
yeah.
We're doing it.
Hi, folks. My name is Corey Andre, creator and host of the Weekly Tall Talk. I would like to say thank you for listening to today's episode. If you like what you've been hearing, we would love to know what you think. After the episode, don't forget to leave a comment or reach out to us on our socials, where you can find us at The Weekly Tall Talk. We're excited to say that we're working on a couple other awesome projects for this year. If you would like to know more about that or find out what else we're working on, we have a Patreon and Discord that you can subscribe to, where we can be found at Tall Tale Network. And if you have any other questions or ideas for what you'd like us to discuss on the show, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com.
And we're back from that ad. Thank you so much for listening and donating to our Patreon if you have and did. We love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. We had some more questions for you to finish off this show, though. To finish off the show, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I fucked it up the first time.
You flubbed the line. This is live, buddy.
I'm going to project this later.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
It's going to be awake at night.
I better find the answers at the bottom of my bottle.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, we're going to switch it over to spinning the roulette wheel of emotion every 24
yeah.
hours.
The
Here we go,
wheel
Xavier.
of fortune fun.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know.
So, Xavier, since you answered in this, would it be possible to function in society with your issues?
Yeah, I'll be honest, guys.
Here it goes.
Not well.
I think you're onto something, brother. Not well.
Not well.
How's it going?
This friendship is hanging on by a thread. Oh, damn.
Hopefully he's in a good mood for recording.
Yeah.
What's the question?
That's why he gets sick for like 2 or 3 weeks at a time. He has to wait until he rolls the I'm happy emotion. Or the very least surprised.
He barely gets it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sick so much.
It's like I keep getting sad. Don't do the show sad.
Yeah, I can't do the show sad, guys. Come on. I
They're
really
gonna
hate
give me
me.
another chance, man.
I need the happy one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, honestly, man, that would be tough. To have such a go through a day of just pure fear. Just at work, you're just like
Crippling fear.
And again, it changes at 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. right after lunch. I'm pretty pissed.
Why do you look like that? Oh, I'm livid.
Oh man, did you ever?
Per my last email.
Hey, can I work 6 to 1:30? That'd be good for me.
Yeah,
That's a
change up my
good
shift?
shift. Let me get
Yeah.
the fucking. No, you don't understand. It's for your safety.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I want to keep my job, guys.
I don't need overtime.
But I'm picturing that. Yeah, I'm really like, all right, let me change my shift, my job. I mean, 24 hours of sadness or disgust. I mean, I like the fear one. That was pretty fun.
That one is pretty good.
That's pretty good because you're just scared of everything.
Yeah.
Cars.
Did you get my email? Oh, come on. Come on, man.
I didn't want to open it, man.
I really didn't want to open it.
What if it was a virus?
What if I'm getting stabbed?
What if it was CrowdStrike?
It was CrowdStrike.
I don't want to deal with that again, man. I'm not over it. I'm not over it.
Just getting PTSD every 6 days.
You don't know what it was like out there. Blue screens everywhere. My friends were dying.
Got him. That would hit close to home, man.
You don't know what it was like out there, guys.
The Great War 2024.
All the blue screens. Oh, that was funny. Yeah,
We'll put some shooting sounds in
Oh,
the
my
background,
God.
and the windows load up.
Yep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh man, yeah, and like I think just in your everyday life, just anything, friends, family, your spouse,
Right.
or kids, or your job.
How could you raise kids being like that? I could not imagine being a child with a parent of fluctuating emotions like that. That would be hell.
I think
That
it
would be hell. No,
I think it would be
that-
pretty damaging. Yeah.
Get me away from this freak.
Yeah, they'd be like, I don't understand my dad. He's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be tough. That right there would be really hard. That would be a tough one to try to navigate.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
I mean, any of the 5 out of the 6
Yeah.
would be terrifying to a kid. If they see your parent who's supposed to be your protector or
Yep.
your rock, and to see you cripplingly afraid of something,
Yeah.
or disgusted by everything,
Everything.
or pissed,
Or anger.
or just
because you don't know where that anger would ever turn towards.
They could
Right.
internalize every emotion you go through. A kid could internalize besides happy. I mean, happy would be obviously good.
Yeah.
But everything else could be surprised. Well, I mean, surprised wouldn't maybe be that bad with
Maybe
a
not.
kid.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, but 4 of them would be bad.
I wouldn't want it.
Your kid just
Yeah,
stands right before.
surprise
Oh,
God,
what the
you
hell is
snuck
that?
up
Oh!
Yeah, but the other ones like disgust, fear, anger,
Yeah, that would be.
or you're just sad all the time. Like why is like my parents sad or my dad's sad?
Yeah,
all
that's
the
with your
time?
kid, but there's also your spouse. Like
Yes.
that would be in your head a lot.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And then their shadow would project it. And
Yeah, and then the projection of you, and you God help them if they catch you on an anger day.
What's that?
What the hell is that? What do you mean? I'm your biggest problem. Everything you have is because of me.
man.
It's all me.
You just want all that back.
I imagine, I definitely imagine too, like having like the anger or something where like it really is everything that sets you off to where your clenched teeth the entire day. And
Yeah.
the next
But then who
fucking
knows
thing.
like what could happen? Like,
Yeah,
you
your
could
blood
haul off,
pressure.
assault somebody, hurt
Yeah, dude,
somebody.
you could be angry enough to just haul off at work. You just
Road
like one too many
rage or-
times.
Yeah, I mean,
These are all things you do.
this is my daily life.
Yeah. So it's like, imagine this, imagine that. I've seen it.
Yeah, I guess we do have a whole human history behind all of that.
I'm actually just playing roulette with this stuff.
And I would imagine
I
you
gotta
would
say,
have-
you're doing a pretty good job, Xavier.
I would imagine you would have to be
Yeah.
very good at your job for them to put up with you.
Right.
You'd have to be the owner or the
You'd have
manager.
to be, that or like a integral part of like the team.
Right.
Just, like,
Yeah.
just let him.
You-
You know how he gets, man.
Yeah, you have like that tribal knowledge or whatever you're doing
Yeah,
for your
exactly.
job, and
Yeah.
like nobody, you can't get fired because they'll never learn how to do something.
Exactly. Just be like,
Working
you just
for
keep
Elon
it,
Musk.
keep
You
it close
just
to the chest.
Keep it to yourself, like
Yeah,
no
just-
one else could.
Can you show us how to do this? No,
No.
I won't.
I won't show you how to do
I won't.
because
Figure
I'm
it
the
out.
brains of it.
How dare you ask?
Yeah, I'm disgusted.
Yeah, I'm disgusted now.
Spit on him.
Hoi. Ugh. Yeah.
Yuck.
Ah.
So are we coming to the agreement that you cannot function
I'm
if
thinking
your
I mean,
emotions are decided by a roulette wheel?
There are people that are in relationships and do have kids that do have mental illness. I'm not equating this to mental illness, but split personality disorder came to mind whenever we were making this episode. There are people that are in relationships. I don't know if they have jobs. I don't know enough to say that, but I'm saying those people aren't always alone or always by
those
themselves.
people, the people with like bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, things like this, where you can't control or regulate things, they have medicine for that.
Right.
We're saying this isn't something you get to control. There is no medicine. There's no cure. There's no remedy.
Right.
Yeah,
That makes it
right.
harder.
So if there's
actually.
no,
because you're not regulated.
Yeah, if there's no like remedy or like a somewhat of a medication to help get you through it.
Yeah.
Get you through an episode. Get you kind of leveled out. Yeah, this would be. I'm just hoping for the best, honestly.
Well,
but
and double it too. Like
Mhm.
say like as a standard, you do use alcohol and drugs
Yeah.
with this roulette wheel of emotion. That, oh man, that would just be bad.
yeah.
And
If you're inputting those additives in you, like
and
plus
inability
this.
to regulate your emotions,
Yeah.
like with the use of drugs or alcohol, including this use of this anger wheel or whatever.
It's literally a wheel of misfortune.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out
I
to
like
Red
that.
Media.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that would be tough.
It would be pretty tough. Just circling back long ways around to the tough question, it would be very hard. You would have to have the most understanding group of people around you.
Yeah.
Oh, they'd have to
To
know like
just
this
be-
is an issue that's happening with them.
That's
and-
unconditional love, man. If someone's going to put up with you going berserk every 12 hours, you just go to sleep and you just wake up pissed or scared or just surprised or whatever. Like,
I think you'd end up in a sanitarium pretty quickly.
You would need help.
Are those
Yeah,
around?
'cause-
Asylum, sanitarium? I don't know if there's a proper term for like a mental health care facility.
aquarium.
Oh yeah, you just put them in there for a while.
An indoor
Hey, he's
aquarium.
doing better now. Look.
He's swimming with the dolphins.
Look at that. Oh, he sunk.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Problem solved.
it's okay. He'll come back up. Body's bloat.
Oh,
You got to weigh him down and
yeah.
cut
You
him
would.
into pieces.
I think you might be admitted after this because,
think
like you
so.
said, no test would render you with a diagnosis, and even then, they would put you on whatever medicine's available now, and nothing touches it. you would be done.
Well, and we'll talk. We're in my mind for this conversation. I'm talking to this idea as an adult. How would you do this as a child if you couldn't regulate your emotions as it because I mean, Xavier, you got a kid.
Yeah.
I'm sure you see their emotions fluctuate all day.
Yeah.
But could you imagine your daughter being angry for 24 hours?
No, I'd lose my mind.
just live it and then just terrified and
shake you a
then
bit.
the natural remedy. Calm down.
Makes you sleep.
Oh, shake you to sleep.
Sleepy.
Yeah, I mean that would be really tough, especially in like putting it on kids. Like,
Yeah.
That'd be really hard.
a terror already.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're already in their formative years and giving you trouble.
Yeah,
Because
Having this on top of it.
with kids, you want to do everything you can for them. Whereas adults,
Yes.
like I understand, like, oh, you need to fix yourself, work on your fucking self.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
like
it's
your
your
guilt
problem.
part. Yeah,
Yeah, where the kids are like more vulnerable and stuff. And
kids need help.
if they only are happy for like one day out of even 12 because of, the rules of chance.
Yeah.
Like that would be hard to accept.
Yes, that'd be pretty hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially and then if you can't get help for them, and if like a mental institution is the only thing to help them, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's even worse.
And then
Yeah.
that's that. On top of that, the flip side, as the parents, you would internalize that 1,000%. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no way that you wouldn't be like, "What did we do?" or "What could I have
What
done?"
could I-
What-
what could I-
drive yourself
yeah.
crazy. The
Yeah.
friction between you and your spouse, probably.
Sure.
Just all the way around, just all bad.
I feel like a failure.
Why did you choose this?
Your
There's been no positives from this. You're like, I want to see what happens. Then we're confronting you with this stuff, and you're like, get the.
But like something that's crazy is too is like you're still cognizant, right? You're not like even though you're angry, you're still you.
Yeah.
So like you still have memories and thoughts outside of whatever your immediate emotions are. So like being put away even for any period of time would be something that would stick with you for forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Something that's like you'll always be in the back of your mind, like, is that going to happen again? Am I having an episode?
Do I trust people? Like
Do I trust people?
Yeah,
They did this to me. But,
Would this
I mean,
be more self-isolating than the shadow projection?
Oh,
I would
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
would
no
think
escape
like
from this.
yeah,
You could
you'd have to-
come to terms with your biggest problem and try to go on the offensive for this. There's no way.
Yeah.
How can you go on the
Yeah.
offensive of something that's going to be out of your control?
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, this is way worse. Xavier, good for you.
yeah. Huh.
Hey, man,
Bravery is on
you
the
took
wheel
bullet
for you,
for
my
us.
friend.
Thank
I
you.
did, yeah.
Bravery.
But yeah, like as we're going deeper into this, it's like, yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
But I would agree that self-isolation would probably be the best, maybe in these situations where, but then again, like I wonder, well, the anger part, yeah, that's like, all right, I'm feeling angry. Hopefully I'd have like the cognizant mind, like I need to just be alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
That
chill
way I don't
out.
hurt anybody or upset anybody or say something I'll regret type
Right.
thing, and like I'll just be alone. Let these 24-hour kind of, but that would be even worse. That would suck too.
It'd
Like,
be hard because like we're saying, like I don't think you could really have a spouse.
I don't
I
think so.
definitely don't think you could have kids with this.
no,
But
no.
I don't think that you would be able to be around another person because even if you were completely open and
Yeah.
saying this is what happens every single day
Yep.
at 2 p.m. I got to do this. It's just part of me.
It's the thing.
Like
Yeah,
there
it's-
would
yeah.
be people I think who would say, yeah, of course. Like I accept you for everything. But then like 5 years down the road, like, nah, like you can't fucking live like that. Somebody who's angry for 100 days out of the year or
Yeah.
sad or whatever.
You
Like
know,
it's just,
I wonder if, like, I know there's like bipolar disorder, things like that. There's all sorts of mental or emotional disorders, right? But like, I wonder, is there
or brain
one?
trauma or really
Yeah,
anything,
just
traumatic brain
completely
injury, things like that.
Change your whole personality.
It's wild how much, like, because our brain is so intricate. It's so like in depth what it is or what it does and controls us as human
Yeah.
beings. Slightest damage could change
Yeah,
your
your
reaction.
whole chemistry
Any,
of your
any
brain.
knock to the
change
frontal lobe is
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that really, because I think what is it like?
The front lobe is what determines your emotion and your regulation of emotions.
How to
I think
handle
your
it, right?
amygdala also factors into that with memories and stuff, but I
Oh,
don't
with memories,
I don't
yeah.
know how much
You get
they
whacked.
interplay.
Whacked hard enough, sociopath.
Hey,
Complete
Yeah.
dissociation from everything.
it's
Just like
that's-
that.
It's kind of scary.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
it's,
How-
it's like
We were talking about this earlier, how sensitive or like how feeble we are, really.
But
We
also
put on a
how
lot of-
resistant we are.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you
Yeah,
take a head
it's a bit of
injury.
both,
You know?
yeah.
Bonk. You get
Like
bonked once.
there's people who try and off themselves with a gun and they do it wrong. And then they're just they got that for the rest of their life, but also they have no emotional regulations because their front of their brain is gone.
Right. Yeah.
It's like giving yourself a lobotomy.
Yeah.
I feel,
Yeah.
You feel lobotomy
Yeah,
coming
I
on?
feel lobotomy just with the doctor. I feel like we've talked a lot about anger. I truly feel the most damaging one of these, especially if I was to say it was me and I had a spouse, I think being disgusted with somebody would be the most hurtful. By far. Because with anger, you could be like, oh, some other stuff could be going on. But if you're disgusted at someone, that is very personal.
Yeah.
That is very upsetting. I think that would be probably the most damaged one to, in your example, having a small daughter.
Yeah.
That would be very upsetting. And then anybody that you're intimate with or close to, being disgusted by them is rough times.
Yeah.
That would hurt, man.
That's a trauma that carries on for that other person.
That one would be a rough go of it.
Because like I know like sometimes like my daughter, if she says something like it makes a mess or like she does something, I tell her, hey, don't do that. And then she'll do it. And then sometimes she'll randomly ask me, Daddy, are you happy with me? Are you upset with me? I'm like, what? No, I'm very, very happy with you.
Yeah.
So with the kids, like that would be like, if all I see is you're just disgusted with them, oh fuck.
Oh, that would be very hurtful.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
That'd be hurtful to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys were like, ugh. I'd be like,
Yeah,
shit.
your friends are like anybody
right.
commenting on an action that you do in a disgusted manner. Like,
Yeah, because you really care about how your friends feel and your your
seriously.
family. Like you don't want to upset anybody. You don't want to upset your close circle. Like,
It's like worst case scenario.
unless you crave that drama.
unless you love
you're
drama.
Toxica. Shout out all the toxica.
The toxic.
Toxicus?
Toxicas.
The toxicus. I've never heard
Yeah, I
that.
don't know how to
I've never heard
respond to
that.
that
Have you
one.
ever heard toxicas? That's
No.
funny. Nah.
Yeah, no, we got it.
Did you get it?
Did you get it?
Did you?
But like, yeah, that would be tough. Because that's how you care about you care about your friends, your family, and you care what they think about you, and you just that's important to you.
Yeah,
that's important to me. Like I care about you
You might
guys.
not
I care about
with the wheel.
with the wheel. Oh,
Yeah,
Does
right.
that-
Yeah,
does
that's
that
the thing.
absolve you from it?
You'd
Does
still care.
Oh, you'd still care?
Yeah, because
that's even
think
worse.
about it. You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
disgusted with another person, or you are mad at that person. Then your emotion chains. You got to live with whatever you did or
Yes.
said.
Yeah,
you carry
exactly.
that with
You
you.
carry a lot of regret.
Yeah.
Fuck, that'd be so hard.
Guilt isn't
myself
one
into
of the
some-
emotions, but you would feel it forever.
yeah.
I would, yeah.
And
pile that-
like,
pile
man,
that
this
one
is a
on.
random thing.
I
Like,
went
no idea.
too far.
And I have no idea what's going to come up in the next 24 hours. So
Yeah.
it's like,
And there's just always this kind of like stain on that relationship for what you do.
Right.
And then you can't just claim like ignorance on it.
No.
Nobody's going to believe you if you're like, I can't control it. And then be like, you're an adult. Control your emotions. What's
You're
wrong
like, no,
with you?
just
And you're
wait
like,
till
I
2.
can't.
It pops up out of nowhere. And I got spin.
It's a thing. It's right here. You don't see it. You don't see it. There's like, haul them off. Looney bin.
beep, 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 beep,
Yeah,
beep, beep.
trank on.
Yeah, no, we got a crazy guy. He is yelling in the street.
He's spinning an imaginary wheel. We got to get him. Hit him with the car.
He's running around in the street spinning wheels that are just in the air.
Taser.
Yeah.
He's dragging around an oxygen tank.
He's performing black magic at 2 p.m. every day.
2 p.m. every day. It's
like,
seance.
So if this affects everybody, how does our world change? If every single person has to spin a wheel, even at the same time or at different times, right? If it's 2 p.m., whatever time zone, dude,
Dude,
that is
every
ultimate
level,
chaos.
Every level of life is messed up.
No humans would be safe from each other, and no animals would be ever
I try
safe from
to
humans.
think of it this way. Anybody in an authoritarian or a job of importance, a doctor, a nurse, a police officer, the military, judges. Yeah, just an
nurse, a
angry,
fearful
an
dark
angry
surgeon.
president. An angry president, launch the shit.
Yeah.
I've had enough, or sad, or
Mr. President, don't do it.
I'm angry. Shut up, you.
I don't want to do this, but I'm sad, guys.
I'm sad.
And now you're all
I'm
going to
sad.
pay.
You don't deserve to live because of it.
I
I
the
don't
best
think
case is for all of us to go down.
I don't think humanity would have ever evolved to the point of our
No.
current sentience.
No.
Would you even be able to get close to anybody if this is how we are off the bat, there would be no bond being made.
Like I said, I don't think it would get to that point of our understanding, because I mean, if we're going to look to primal instincts, we're here to copulate and make babies and progeny.
Right. That's just like
I think it would go more
nature.
towards something like that, where it's just like we meet up after 18 years or whatever, we fuck once and then I leave.
That's it.
And you got the kid, and
That's
like then
the
you
dream.
leave the kid after it's old enough to be on its own.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then humanity would be reduced to those primal baser
Yeah.
instincts.
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think we could advance to
Cavemen.
where we are now.
No.
Like this. No.
Yeah.
Maybe that's better. No capitalism.
What
Just
if
different anything,
the
yeah.
problems of the Homo sapiens and the Neanderthals didn't have to do the wheel, so Neanderthals were the rulers of the world?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's a question for Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Let's get it on the screen.
Oh, that's a wall.
Oh, fuck.
Oops.
Damn. CGI, there's projections in there.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm very thankful that neither of these are real.
Yeah.
And we've done this
Yeah.
to ourselves again.
Hey.
You out there, how would you ruin your life?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, this was a good topic, guys. I mean, it's just
It's just rough. It just makes me very thankful that we don't have to deal with this.
yes, yeah. No, I'm exactly.
Because I can definitely regulate my emotions.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a sane and stable person.
Xavier, can I talk to you?
Don't you talk to him.
Oh, no.
Do it.
No, it's fine. Just distract him with the mail.
Yeah, get the mail truck.
Well, you know what would distract me?
Oh,
The end of the show.
Yeah, that is a distraction.
It's natural.
Wait. Yeah, no, I was distracted.
Oh,
Yeah, I was watching
it
it.
worked. Hey.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nice.
Well, if we want to be found online, guys, how is it going to happen? Kale, we're going to start with you.
You can find me on Instagram at TallTaleKale with a C instead of a K, and Kale and an underscore in between each word. We also have our communal Instagram page at the Weekly Tall Talk. We've been posting more little snippets of our shows. We're being more active on there, sharing stories, behind the scenes stuff, our outings.
Oh,
We also have a communal TikTok account. Same stuff goes on over there.
But
So
different.
check it out.
same but different.
A little
Same
bit.
but
Yeah.
different. Same but not really, but different.
But different.
Corey, where can they find your car to deliver mail?
Well, if you want to find my car, good fucking luck, losers.
Never surrender.
Yeah, good luck catching up to my Honda Civic.
You'll never find it.
No, it's bright red. You'll never find it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They don't know the look for
But
it.
it's actually blue, so they're looking for a red car now.
Dummies. Secretly
But-
yellow.
If you want to find me online, I am on Instagram at Corey.Andre, Corey.Ondrey. I post pictures of my dog. I sometimes post pictures of art. That's about all I do on there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That's
We
cool.
do also have, we have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Right out. It's under Tall Tale Network, where you can find us. But if you look at the show, the Weekly Tall Talk, you'll find us there at that too.
Yes.
We also, guys, check this out. We also have a gaming channel coming out for our Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're finishing up everything.
Yes.
That is going to be out quickly.
Yeah, probably in like the next couple weeks or so.
Yeah.
We're making the channel, but we have some really fun video games playthroughs coming out that we're
Absolutely.
excited to share with you, and we hope you check that out at Tall Tale Gaming, where you can still find us under the handle of Tall Tale Network on YouTube.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Prepare yourselves.
Mhm.
So Xavier,
Yes.
what do you got for the people?
And we also have a Patreon.
Yeah.
CrowdStrike 69 at Gmail.
Yeah. Come over and check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Tall Tale Network. We have some of our behind the scenes photos, pictures, things like that.
Our songs?
Our songs
All
are
the
up there.
songs. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And
Crank
shout
that
out to our patron, Eric.
Eric.
Love you, man. Thank you for being a patron. And anybody else who's out there listening, if you guys feel like tossing us $1 or so, or just joining the Patreon,
Hey,
please
Gus.
do.
Join the Patreon.
But yeah, and with that, guys, thank you again for listening, and we'll talk to y'all later.
I'm angry and I am sad. What the f? Like a surprise song. Emotions long.